What's up, guys? You know who it is. You know what it is. DJ LX Star, Toxic TV, boy. All right. Again, not gonna keep you guys long. I know I always say that and I end up keeping you a few minutes, right? Don't pay me no mind. But anyway, got a little quick topic I want to talk to you guys about. I had a guy ask me a question. He's a DJ, and we were in a good conversation talking about this, that, the third. And he asked me, how much time do I spend when I'm putting a playlist together? Okay, and that's a good question. Okay, really good question. I've been asked that a few times actually, and I'm going to do a video on it. Okay, my answer goes something like this. I can't give you like, how many minutes or hours or whatever that I spend putting a playlist together. But one thing I can tell you is this: I don't put a whole lot of time into a playlist. Okay, I don't. The reason why I don't is because I'd rather focus on having a bunch of different genres of music, understand? And I say that because when you spend so much time focusing on a playlist, okay, and you're focused on this playlist, you got this event coming up and you're worried about this playlist and you're putting all this music together and yada, 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 yada. Ask yourself this, especially for your seasoned DJs, you already know the answer to this. Do you think that playlist you put together is all you're going to be spending that night? Do you think that playlist that you put together is all people are going to hear that night? Another example, say if you were doing a reggae party, right? Okay. And I've seen this situation happen to people before. Okay. You're doing a reggae party, it's coming up and you're a day or two away and you're putting your playlist together. You're going nuts. You're getting all this reggae music, all this, everything that goes along with it, calypso, everything, soca, everything you're doing. You're trying to put all these genres together, right? All this music, okay, for this party, this reggae party. You get to this party and you got tons of reggae music. You got everything. You're loaded and ready to go. And then somebody comes up to you and asks you for a hip hop song. Or they ask you for an R&B song. Or maybe one of the guests there just so happens to like country music. And you don't have it because you spent so much time focusing on your playlist for the reggae party that you didn't even give really give a whole lot of thought to think maybe there might be somebody there who might want to hear something different. Yeah, how about that? And I've seen that happen before, man. I had a friend, I won't say his name, but I went with him. He wanted a backup DJ, so I went with him. It was a party. It was for an older crowd, and they wanted to hear like Elvis and all these things and yada yada. And he had all of it, tons of it, everything from that era on deck. He had everything on deck, everything. And I remember we were about to leave and everything. He's going through he does his flash drives like I do mine. I put all different genres on each flash drive. I have one for hip hop, one for R&B, you know what I'm saying? Well, not one, but I have like tons for hip hop. I have tons for R&B. But the thing is, I keep them all separated by the flash drive. So when I grab something, I put it in, I already know what I'm getting from this, okay? Every now and then I might mix them all together, it depends. But for the most part, I try to keep them separate. And I remember saying to him, I was like, wow, man, you're not going to take anything else? And he was like, nah, it's not that type of party, blah, blah. It's going to mostly old people and blah, 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 blah. Okay? And that's what he was, led to believe because, that's what they told him the party was going to be. But what he did not count on was maybe, grandkids being there, nieces and nephews, these people might show up, and might want to hear something different. And that's exactly what happened. We got there, we're spinning the Elvis and all these things, but then the person who hired him came and said, hey, some of the younger crowd want to hear some of the younger music, so, let them have the rest of the night. And he was totally unprepared. He looked at me with the dumb face, and all I could do is look at him like, I hate to be the one to say I told you so, but I'm lying. I told you so. And he was caught out there with his pants down and was completely exposed like dog nuts. So luckily for him, I had a flash drive with me because something just told me for some reason, like, you know what, bring something anyway, because I think we're going to run into a situation. And I was right. And we did run into a situation and he was unprepared. Luckily, I was his lifesaver. I whipped out my flash drive and I looked at him. He was like, oh, thank you. You're a lifesaver. You know what I'm saying? But the whole thing is, these incidents can happen, man. Now imagine if he went out there and all he had was the oldies music and I didn't go with him. Or if I didn't bring that flash drive with me, then what? Then what? Then he'd been playing that game of trying to go through stuff on YouTube and try to hook it up and, go back and forth. But the only problem with that is when you're playing from YouTube, as I said before, you lose a little bit of sound quality, but that's not even the worst of your troubles. The worst of your troubles is how are you going to fade from one song on YouTube to the next? You literally have to type in the next song. And you already know when you hit enter, it's going to cut off the song that's already playing already when you hit the search button. That's a problem. Unless you plan on sitting there with your phone and somebody else's phone, but you probably can't do that either. Because, you're not anticipating that situation. So chances are you probably won't even have the adapter for two phones. You probably have it for one to plug into your fader or to your controller. Now, if you're using a controller, all you can put in is one. So, it will just be real difficult for you to do. You know what I'm saying? It'll be very difficult for you to do. And I don't think you can pull it off. Your other option is you can go on YouTube once again and plug it in, have somebody else's mix playing, like a 2-hour, 3-hour mix. But what happens when your name is DJ Wrecking Ball and out of nowhere you hear DJ Blueberry Stinky Butt, Stinky Butt, Stinky Butt. You know what I'm saying? It will make you look stupid. And people are going to look like, okay, I thought his name was, who's Blueberry Stinky Butt? Who's that? You look silly. Or what about when this is jamming, you didn't got all relaxed, you sat down. You do know that some of these people do put ads in the middle of their videos. Can you imagine everybody jamming? Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. Then out of nowhere, doom, doom, doom. You ever think about opening a business account at Amazon? Yeah, it's not an all good situation, bro. It's really not an all good situation, and it can make you look stupid. And yeah, so don't worry about focusing so much on the playlist. Definitely get the music they want and everything, but focus more on genres. Try to have everything, a little bit of everything, because for one, even the people who give you playlists of things they want to hear and all these things, you got to understand, even they might want to hear something that they didn't give you on a playlist. Maybe from a different genre, from a different time. You know what I'm saying? You never know. So it's always the best to be prepared like a Boy Scout. Understand? Don't focus so much, on spending so many hours on putting a playlist together. Focus on genres too. Come prepared, bro. Don't just focus on, not see a lot of people make that mistake, man, and people still make that mistake. Don't definitely put time on for their playlist, definitely, but focus more on genres and having knowledge of different genres, man. You'd be amazed when you have different genres. It's going to make things just that much easier. Because like I said, just because it's a Bollywood party does not mean somebody there don't want to hear some R&B and don't want to hear some American hip hop. You know what I'm saying? They might want to hear some dubstep. You never know. Come prepared, man. Come prepared. The last thing you want to do is tell them, oh, I don't have that because I didn't bring it with me. Because they're going to look at you like, you're supposed to be a DJ, right? And there you go. You're looking incompetent and ill-equipped. You know what I'm saying? So, focus on your genre, focus on your playlist. Yes, of course, but don't spend so much time on it to where you're just locked on that playlist. Have different genres on deck, understand? Have knowledge of those different genres, all right? So, when somebody comes up to you when they hear something, you got it. Or if you don't have that, you say, hey, I do have this, same genre, maybe a big song just like that song is a hit. I just didn't have that one with me, but I do have this. You know what I'm saying? There's many ways to pull that off, but don't lock yourself into just, focusing on one playlist, man. Focus on genres. Don't be one of these people who are locked into one thing. Just don't do that. And that's another video I'm going to do too about you dudes who just want to play just one genre of music. You just want to do one thing. Expect to have a one-way career and a one-way paycheck. Expect it, which means it's going to be small. All right? You got to be versatile. Understand? Again, handle your business with your playlist, but don't focus on it for so long. Focus on having multiple genres on hand as well as that playlist. It's work. No one ever said this was easy. It's work. Understand? All right. So yeah, do that and you should be good. Okay. I'm going to keep this one actually short. We're at right at a little over 10 minutes, 10 minutes and 10 seconds. By the time I get done, it will be a little more than that, but you kind of expected that already. All right. As I said, you guys got any questions, hit me up down there. You know, I'll try my best to answer that for you, whether in a video or a live session. And don't forget, guys, also get involved in the live sessions as well. Get involved in those, all right? Get involved. And also, my t-shirt and hoodies are being released now. You guys can find that at, the description is going to be down there. You'll be able to click it down there. Now, I really want you guys, to show your support because it's not about me. The proceeds are going to the homeless. And so you know where your money's going. I'm not going to red cross you. So you know where your money's going. I'm going to do a video actually passing out the money, to the homeless. I'm going to go in the field. All right. Somebody has to care. Somebody has to give a damn. And I do. I care and I give a damn. There's too many rich people in this world to have so many poor people. I'm not even rich, but I'm going to do my part to give back and help somebody because you never know when you may need somebody to help you. All right. So let's just do that. All right, that's the mission. So it's going to be down there. And yeah, it's going to be good. It's Bonfire, BONFIRE.com/I-SPIN. iSpin. It's the name of my little shirt that I can't wear. iSpin. Y'all gonna like it, man. It's good. You're gonna like it. So make sure you guys check that out, all right? All right, I'm over 11 minutes. I'm out of here. You know who it is. You know what it is. DJ LX Star with 2 R's. And this is Toxic TV. And I'm about to go do a live session right now. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.